Hey entrepreneur, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled, Ladies and Gentlemen, if you're going to use Twitter for business, that's exactly what you do. Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this really short video is to remind you that if you're going to use Twitter for business purposes, then make sure that's why you're on Twitter. Otherwise, it can be a real time suck. I'm going to introduce you to a website here in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, that I highly suggest that if you're A, on Twitter, you use this, and B, if you're not on Twitter, you should be, because Twitter is an incredibly powerful strategic marketing tool, and it's low cost, basically free other than your time, and you should be active on it because I can guarantee you your customer and or client base is. Ladies and com, you can see it up there, tweep with a p dash.com. Now, the way this basically works is you go to tweep-.com, then it's going to ask you to sign in using your uh, Twitter handle. You click a button, and if you're signed up to Twitter, it'll take you immediately to this home page. And here's basically the way this lays out. See where it says celebs here? These are basically, and they're not really celebrities, but they just call it that. But basically, these are people that I've followed, and for whatever reason, they haven't followed me back. Fans are the exact opposite. These are people who are following me or you that I actually haven't bothered to follow back. And then this third column over here is friends. This is mutual. We are following each other. Now, one of my coaches, Dottie Scott of AskDottie.com, she turned me on to this because I asked her, I said, I'm basically what I call upside down. And what I'm saying is, I'm following more people than are actually following me back on Twitter, and it's handicapping me because when you get too far out of whack, in other words, when you have more people that you're following and less people following you, Twitter won't allow you to continue to grow your base and get new followers, so it kind of freezes your account. So I realized, you know what, I got to go in here and I call it call my list, get rid of the people who aren't following me back so I can free up space to this middle column, the fans, and connect with these people. So I'm in the process of going through this right now. And just as a quick caveat, if you ever find yourself upside down, my coach, Dottie Scott of AskDottie.com, she highly recommends and advises don't go in and call all your list in 1 or 2 days. Do about 20 to 30 at a time, maybe every day or every other day. Space it out, in other words. So in my case, as you can see here, I got 689 people who haven't followed me back. So that's a lot of new followers I can get once I call this list. So if I'm going to do it correctly and follow Dottie's advice, I need to take about a month, to be honest with you, or less, if I do it on the weekend as well, but about 20 to 30 a day that I'm going to unfollow. And then every other day, I'm going to come in and on this middle one where it says fans, I'm going to follow people. And hopefully that blend is going to allow me not to, trip up any flags on Twitter. So again, this is it's a free tool. Go to tweet-.com and start culling your list periodically, ladies and gentlemen, because the bottom line is you want to get to the friends as much as you can, because this is where you're going to get the most interaction and the most buzz and the most opportunity out of Twitter. All right, 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, and you want to do so in the next 90 days or less, and you don't necessarily want to have to add any new customers or clients, then I'm highly recommending that you grab that free 9-page special report. You head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales, because that's where you can get it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's a quick question for you. Who do you know in business right now that's struggling? If you got value out of this video, by all means, please forward it to them. On the other hand, if you're wondering, hey, Mark, what do I need to do to get to the next level in terms of marketing my business product or service on or offline, then I'm going to highly recommend that you also grab this free 22-page small business marketing mastery series. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an additional free 22 email lessons you're going to receive on top of the 9-page special report. It's my free gift to you just for saying welcome and thank you for joining the inner circle. It's a $97 value, and entrepreneur, you are free to unsubscribe anytime you wish. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Looking forward to being with you again next time, ladies and gentlemen, on the Marketing Minute.